What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dame here. Thanks for checking me out. This is the Tower of Everything. Today, we're going to be doing a little quick video. Haven't been on in a while. Sorry. But we're going to do a quick little review of Chapter 9 of Down to Earth. Again, as always, if you like anything I have to say, please like, share, and subscribe. And also leave a comment in that comment section. The comments I've gotten so far always been great, and it also helps me come up with ideas for what I want to do on the channel. So let's get into it. So where we left off with chapter 8, after the misunderstanding between Zeta and Kaede, we see them pick up right where we left off in chapter 9. Pretty much Kaede is more thoroughly explaining the do's and don'ts about living inside of a home dwelling together. To Zeta, this includes cleaning, cooking, doing her hair, makeup. He's essentially treating her as if he was a parent, because pretty much I think the disconnect between chapter 8 and chapter 9 was that Zeta is an alien, and Kaede was making assumptions that she knows certain things, however basic they might be, and that was a that was a mistake on his part, because you essentially gotta treat her like a blank canvas. Assume she knows nothing. So he's pretty much got to go over every single detail, even if it's minute. And he learned from that previous chapter, and so we see them in chapter 9. There's less tension between the two of them. They're laughing. They're having a good time. Every night they're having dinner, and not only are they having dinner together, but he's showing her how to make these meals, and her preparation for ultimately, like he said in chapter 1, Kaede's preparing Zeta to go out into the world on her own. She's not a captive, nor is he trying to control, at this point, trying to control what it is she does or doesn't do. He's simply, in this capacity right now, he's doing a good deed. This individual landed in his backyard, and I think he's handling it as best as anybody really would. I mean, even though, we're on the fence, I think a lot of people would have possibly called the cops. That was an option. Calling 911. Hey, spaceship landed in my backyard. Can you guys come take care of this? But he decided to not go that route. So he assumed the responsibility of getting her acclimated with Earth so she can assimilate and live her own life at some point. So in chapter 9, we also see the two, just essentially this chapter was a growth chapter. They're bonding. I think their previous situation in chapter 8, which led to a lot of anger and frustration, and some awkwardness. I think this chapter, the author, Puki Senpai, did a good job of showing that they're coming together, and there's genuine happiness being seen between the two, which is good to see. We don't know where their relationship's going to go from here, but right now everything is definitely supportive and friendly. This was a very good light chapter, given what happened in chapter 8, which was a heavy chapter, pretty high in anxiety. So yeah, we left it there with Zeta. Actually, the chapter ends with, after Kaede has shown her several meals, several dishes, how to make cupcakes, cook spaghetti, which was pretty funny. I think, who doesn't like spaghetti? I think this is going to be, it's a quick, easy, delicious meal. So I think everybody is in agreement that if you had to teach somebody some dinner options, spaghetti's going to be on the list. So at the end, we get Zeta trying to recreate a dish from her home planet, and the mixture. She went in the fridge and she mixed a bunch of different food items together. Kaede commented that it looks like something on a video game that should be blurred out, which is pretty crazy. It was probably something wild. It probably didn't smell particularly good, but when he tasted it, they tasted it together they said on 3, and they tasted it, and he was like, why is this delicious? And the chapter ends right after that moment, and it says you can never judge a book by its cover. And that is a great callback to the theme of this particular chapter. Kaede assumed that Zeta knew how to properly live in a home dwelling as humans do. He assumed wrong, which led to some confusion. So you never judge a book by its cover. It's always good to delve into that book a bit and see what's what. So that's where the chapter left off. Hope you guys enjoyed my review. Again, like, share, and subscribe. This is your boy Dame signing off. See you in the next one.